Hello, wonderful brothers and sisters. I am so much in shock that what normally happens is that you find in different countries a lot of things do happen. A lot of things do happen, and especially you look at the employment sector for those who are employed. You find that there is this, I call it, there is this mockery or kind of like a scenario whereby you'll find things are really going up. You know, everything is skyrocketing. The fuel prices are going up. And when the fuel prices are going up, you find also other things. The prices will change. Transportation, prices change, because fuel has that ripple down effect that once you touch the fuel, you've touched everything. But one of the funniest thing is that even when these things go up, and this is something I've always been observing, even when I was still in the employment, when fuel goes up, one thing is that you will never hear salaries going up. When fuel goes up, everything has a ripple effect. The goods will go up, transportation will go up, the prices of things will go up, everything will be affected, including even your own rent, where you live. If you're paying rent, your landlord will tell you from now, we are increasing the rent by this much. So you find even your rent will go up. But what happens is that you don't see that your salary is going up. You don't hear even government paying attention to tell people that because of this, our salaries also needs to be, increased. Nobody mentions that. The salary is constant. Salary will still be constant. What does it tell you? Is it a system that is designed to oppress people or to step at people? Is it a system that takes certain class of people to be kind of like servants or slaves? That as so long as you are a worker, you are only but a worker, But you look at these things going up, they are only favoring certain class of people. Only favoring certain class of people. And I took interest in observing after all this issue and the drama of fuel going up, wherever, there is one of the social media, one of the most influential social media person in Kenya, that he was actually called in one of the platforms, and this is what he had to say. And I know this image, a lot of Kenyans can resonate with it. A lot of Kenyans know him. And this is what he had to say. Just listen to what he had to say here.
For coming today. I've called this press conference for one reason. The press conference is about this coming Monday. We are declaring this Monday a public holiday. And we are doing that because Kenyans need a break from suffocation. They need a break from suffering. Kenyans are going through a lot. And the problem is that they're going through a lot from all corners. The country is depressed. The nation is stressed. Parents are struggling with school fees. People are struggling with rent. Some people don't have food. Some people don't have. Some people are in hospitals. So you see, if you have one problem, then it's easy to handle. But if you are being hit from all corners, then you are not okay. The state of the nation is one thing. Yeah, Kenya is actually in ICU. I would describe Kenya as a very sick country, or a very sick person, that needs medication, a person that needs treatment, a person that needs to revitalize. Kenyans they're tired, they are overwhelmed, So we are declaring Monday a public holiday, and I'm requesting politely every boss, every employer, tafadhali, just allow your employees wasikuje kazi Monday. Juu hata watakuja aje? Matatu zime strike, yeah? Just so the Matatu Owners Association wame declare that on Monday watakuwa strike. Watu watafika aje job? So on Monday is Kibuyu Monday. It is also walk to work Monday. Of course, there's no work. So we are saying walk to town Monday. We'll be carrying jerrycans all over the country. Kama uko Kisumu, uko Mandera, uko Kwale, ama uko Kilifi. On Monday, beba kibuyu. Kama uendi kazi ama uendi Kitui town, just take a photo with your kibuyu, send it to my numbers hapa chini. I'll post them. Take videos, yeah? Because this government, sasa it is taking its people for granted. Tumenyamaza sana, wakatuzoea. Na sasa we cannot keep quiet anymore. We are going to shout and we are going to ensure that they do not sleep. Because we are not sleeping. Hata hao, hata lala. We will ensure that they are very uncomfortable. We will ensure that they're extremely uncomfortable because Kenyans are not comfortable. Hakuna watu wako njaa, watu wanakufa, lakini hao ni helicopter tu, yeah? They are in private jets and fuel guzzlers. Wananunua magari, wana renovate manyumba.
Can you imagine? That is the irony of life. That is the irony of life. You find there is a family that has nothing, struggling to feed, struggling to find basic needs. Families are really struggling to even put food on the table. But on the other hand, there are those who have, they move around aimlessly with choppers, politicking. They fly. They don't even drive on our roads. They fly. So in other words, they don't even know the conditions of our roads. So if you tell them our roads have potholes and all that, they have no time. Because with them, they've bought choppers, helicopters. At what time will they be able to see the conditions of the road when they are always on choppers and helicopters and flying and all that stuff to their posh areas and they are enjoying life, they are chopping life on a silvery platter while the commoner is actually going through it all. And these are the people. When the fuel prices go up, they have no business with you. Because once the fuel price has gone up to them, they've made a killing. It's a business to them. But they don't care the ripple effects or the effects their decisions up there affects the common person on the ground. And this is something that is intolerable. It is something that is intolerable. I wish that at times some of the leaders will have this, what you call humanity. They will have a heart of a human being so that they can feel what other people are feeling. And even a friend of mine at times asked me, do they even watch the news? Do they even see what we people are seeing on news? Or to them, they don't watch even our local news. They watch other things that we do not know. Because their children don't go to our schools. Their children don't go to our public schools. Their children don't go to our public hospitals. You will not find any of their children taken to any of the public hospitals around. They go to private hospitals, or even they are shipped outside the country for treatment. When a child just sneezes a little bit, they've booked an air ticket, shifted to India just to check up on the common cold that they have. But the commoner who is struggling even to go to that public hospital is a challenge. And yet they are the ones, building policies, making policies that do not work for a common man. They come up with policies that do not even work for a common mwananchi. So these are some of the things that we need to look. And it is not only Kenya. This is something that is so global. This is something that is global. You know, those who are on top of the pyramid, they have no business with anyone who is below the pyramid. That is how it is. That is how it is. When they make policies, the policies are only to favor them. The policies are not actually there to favor you. And that is why the Lord said one thing, that He is the good shepherd. You know, He is the good shepherd. He is the one that understands our infirmities. He understands what we go through. But a man, once they are given power, oh wow, they will start to exercise unrighteous dominion. They will start exercising unrighteous dominion, coming up with policies that will oppress other people. This is the sad thing. This is the sad thing. Look at what is happening in South Africa now. That the common people hate each other. That an African hates another African. You know? And all of them are just common people. The people who make policies, they don't hate each other. They may be of different races, but they don't hate each other. But that hatred is planted to the common people, so that is the only way they can be led. Because once they are divided down here, the person up there will have it so easy. It will be easier for them. But when you are all in one accord, you are all united, the people up there have a problem. They will suffer. They are not at peace. But when you are divided down there, the people up there, they are at peace. That is the problem we have. And these things, to me, I look at them, it is actually spiritual. Very, very spiritual. Like you see, this guy is saying that this country is in ICU. This country is sick. You know? How can somebody just wake up one day and say, I'm hiking the prices of fuel without even, you know, the Constitution normally says without proper, you know, consultation, you know, without proper consultation, without even a public participation. Because the Constitution says that there has to be public participation when you come or you arrive to such a very sensitive decision. There has to be some public participation. And the public participation does not mean that you hold a referendum. But this is something that even Senate or Parliament can discuss on. And then once the Parliament ascends it or the Senate ascends it, then it becomes a law. Then that is when now they can be given a way out to ensure that they increase the fuel. But they look at how they can caution the common person. But they don't. Somebody just sits in the office and says, rise the prices of fuel. Put them up. Even the Parliament doesn't know. My friends, are we joking with people's lives? Tell me what you think there, my wonderful brothers and sisters. Tell me what you think and let me know what exactly is in your mind. This is actually for Kenyans today. Kenyans have to tell me what they think over what exactly is happening. Otherwise, thank you very much. God bless you. Looking forward to see you again next time. Thank you.